Alright, last day in Orlando. It's been absolutely unreal. Seeing everyone that we talked to online and YouTube community and everything, and it's just got my rebellion hat. So happy, thank you Jay, shout out Drunk 3PO. So glad to meet everyone at the meetup. That was wild. Wild few hours, man. 4 hours went by like that. Seeing everyone, talking to everyone, signing autographs, what the hell? Unreal. Thank you everyone.
So this is it at Orlando Airport, nearly 2 in the morning, about to get on a plane to Hawaii. Just want to say thank you everyone for coming out to the Geeks and Gamers meetup at the 39 Bar in Rosen Plaza. And thanks to everyone for coming out and meeting everyone and people asking me for autographs and photos. Unbelievable. Thank you everyone. This has been an amazing trip. We've got a week in Hawaii. We'll see you there.
So all the way to Dallas was good. That was only a quick trip. Then we get to Dallas, have something to eat, got the hash brown sausage McMuffin sandwich going on, and then we get on to the second flight.
I'm now standing here in the middle aisle because I was bumped off my seat for someone else who apparently works here, and they switched someone else around. And now I'm sitting next to a guy, nice guy, but he's really big and he takes up half the seat. And I paid for premium, and I also have a disability, cerebral palsy. So now that I've moved my seat, my hips are in great pain. That's why I'm standing up. And I'll do it until someone comes and moves me, because they woke me up and then tried to explain it, and I don't really understand what they did because I was half asleep.
Now I've paid premium economy, my height, my disability, cerebral palsy, and if I'm sitting in one place for too long and like cramped up tight like that, it's really painful, and it stiffens up my limbs, and it just hurts a lot. I was actually asleep because the plane was delayed for a while because apparently a few people threw up on the previous flight, so they were still cleaning that. And then I heard they needed a new belt for someone, so someone had to bring a new belt. Then I fell asleep, and then I was woken up to, Mr. Hall, we need you to come here and come outside the plane with us. I was like, what the heck is going on here? So then this woman talked to me and she said, so here's the deal. We can either put you on another flight tomorrow, or you can go and sit in a middle seat in coach, in economy, when I've paid for premium economy. Because she said that they needed a spare seat for the crew to rest. I'm like, are you serious? And I said, there's no way. I'm meeting my family in Hawaii today. There's no way I'm leaving the next day. I said, you know what? Just give me the other seat. I just want to get there. I sat in the other seat, which they gave me. So they moved a guy from the front seat to my seat. And then there was a spare seat in the middle in premium economy. So then I was sitting next to, look, lovely guy, but a larger black man. Top bloke, had a bit of a chat with him, good man, but he was just a large dude, and I was forced to sit like this basically the whole 7-8 hours of the flight. Nothing against him, but man, like I'm paying for premium economy, and then I'm forced to sit sideways because one of their other passengers is just too large for the chair. So I had to deal with that, and then also standing up and having to stretch all the time because there's no way I can sit like this for 8 hours. So I got a tweet away just before the plane took off. It was like, hey man, I've had to be moved. This is ridiculous with all my my disability and all this happening. It's quite ridiculous that I paid for a flight that's premium economy and I've been moved for no apparent reason. Now, what pissed me off more was that the seat that they vacated, what they said they needed for a crew to rest, not one person sat in that seat for the entire 8 hours of the flight until one of the air hostesses, whatever, air stewardess, whatever you want to call them, sat down for landing. Literally 5 to 10 minutes she sat down for. Of the 8 hours, the whole flight, it was free. So I'm sitting there like, why the fuck did you move me when all you had to do was go, hey, you can still sit there, but if a crew member needs to sit here for a few minutes. Are you okay to just move for then? I would have been like, yeah, no worries. But to move me out of my seat that I'd paid for and to put me into the coach so you can let one of your crew members who is getting paid to be on that plane to sit down for 5 minutes when the plane's landing is a fucking joke. So I finally got to Hawaii, then opened up the phone, saw American Airlines responded. They said, hit us up in the DMs and we'll talk. So I sent them a lengthy DM of what happened, and then they got it wrong when they responded. So I said, actually, no, it wasn't that you bumped me off the plane before we boarded. It was I was asleep and you guys woke me up to move me and tell me I can't have my paid seat. And they go, oh, thanks, we'll pass that along. We'll see what happens with that.
I was issued a refund of a couple $100 Australian. No apology or anything, just a refund in the amount of whatever it was issued to the card. There you go. Thanks, American Air. And I also heard a lady, when I was going to my original seat, saying someone's in my seat. They've got the same number on their ticket, so they overbooked the flight. And then adding to that, when I did sit in the seat I was given the second time, the chair was broken. The seat wouldn't go back, and the latch to release the screen so I could watch some stuff on the 9-hour flight wasn't working. So I had to sit there on half a seat really, because the guy was so big next to me, leaning to my side for 8-9 hours while my hips are in so much pain.
But finally got to Hawaii, met up with my parents, which was great to see them. And then we went shopping. And now, to end the day from hell, basically, was actually a bit of a plus, because we went to the shops and I actually found a gluten-free, soy-free, dairy-free pizza. And then I also found some 70% dark chocolate from Hawaii, which we are going to end the night on.
What are you doing, duck? You just chilling at my hotel? Krista would love you. See ya. Look at the rays. Unreal.